Live. You are live. This is the White Hart. I'm looking for all the black people. I'm looking for all the blacks. Where are they? I'm going to round them up. Can't find any. Gosh, if you come here 10 years ago, grey. Are they in Cafe Negro? I need a cafe shop called A Pair of Knickers. I'm trying to find food, actually. Powerhouse. Excellent. Independent coffee shop must be protected at all costs. Put that maca root in your coffee. Adapt to Jans. Got any maca? Got any root? Who's on the pine pollen, eh? And the methylfolate. Pine pollen. Oh, dang, I forgot to eat any pollen, actually, before I came out. I'm just speak quietly, because otherwise, I'll blow my own ears off. Oh, no, someone has abandoned bones. Be good for boiling down. That's how you get rid of the evidence. Eat the body, boil down the bones, and then there's no evidence of a murder. That's what we should be doing with our chicken and our seeds. Apparently the seed is good. Who would have known? So the fruit came from the seed, but the seed is bad. Don't eat it. And I've been watching videos saying, no, take off the skin. Pretty, isn't it? That's one of my favourite public houses, actually. Take off the skin. What's this about the seeds? Yeah, chop them up. Isn't there somebody associated with CDs, CDS, is it MMS, CDs, in prison for eating apricot seeds and telling other people to eat apricot seeds. But it's a big season for that, lock people up that are telling the truth. Or just murder them. Call it a suicide. Now, I've got to be honest, I don't follow celebrities. I only follow people that I think might be... Let's not make this splitting hairs. I don't know what happened to Gaffrey, all right? I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't follow the news because it's always misleading. But I did see the reports that she had a car accident and that, there was discrepancies major discrepancies in the report about whether it was serious or not. And I thought, oh, right. And then she's putting out messages saying they're going to kill me. And I'm like, well, she said it, eh? She said it. So, it seems a bit suspect. But I wasn't there when she passed over into the next world, life, whatever. I get my words wrong sometimes. That's my worry. But, it seems a bit weird, doesn't it? 7 of Epstein's witnesses passed away under unusual circumstances. I survived, So that's why the death penalty for having sex with children, I'm over 24, yeah. That's why it's so popular. We've asked the king. America spoke back. BLM spoke back, said no kings. All right, listen, Charles, his wife. It's okay. You can, because there's so many paedophiles that we need the prison space, all right? Like I said, I'm on over 24 now about having sex with children, so and I can make all sorts of jokes. All right, now this is competition for the powerhouse. All right, so it's looking popular, this adding good things to your coffee. I do it at home. Yay, this guy, protect him at all costs. Protect everyone at all costs. Absolutely brilliant for fertility. If you've got a fertility problem, beware, because if you go and see him and you don't have a fertility problem, it's 01992 536 888. That's a Hartford dialing code, 01992 536 888. You're just going to get pregnant. That's what happened to me. This is how I got pregnant. I came to see this man and having endometriosis, so in that region there, except without the huge vulva that was. So yeah, brilliant. Now my chiropractor, because I'm not against osteopathy, I've just never been. Physiotherapy, to me, just, I think the physical therapy part should be training with somebody. Don't use too many machines. Some people love the osteopath. I think chiropractor's great. Crack my back. And he sticks needles in my sacrum and it gets all the blood going to it. This is obviously, I'm being critical here with chiropractic. Just in case, I have to say these things just to be a bollocks and try and cover up, because anyway, the needles and then the blood flows there, so it improves the circulation and the healing is expedited, which means it happens faster. I have to see these things to myself. Okay. But, wow, beautiful. Hope there's no one in there. Actually, it's getting really painful to walk. I'm trying to find food. Getting painful to walk. Sit down, stand up, lay down, no change. But I have rubbed oil into my body. Because my serious question is, where do all these guys go? They qualify from university every year in the hundreds and thousands in chiropractic, herbalism, homeopaths are amazing, etc., 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 etc. Where do they all go? How come there's one of them, isn't there? We've got one in our town. So yeah, as you're paranoid, it's like, yeah, think about the hundreds and thousands that qualify every year. Good nutrition. So they're not teaching us in school, are they, about nutrition? They're not even teaching GPs, apparently, when they go to medical school about nutrition. Well, times are changing, yes. I'm probably 20 years out of date. Let's keep things changing. That seems to be the most important thing, right? Look. Money, money, money. Go, go, go. Let's keep things changing. You know how it is. Peace. So protect, 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 encourage, 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 support, 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 love, 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 and when needed, yield back. I also got a bit of a damning evidence about Epstein and the massage industry that the girls were willingly going into because they wanted to be connected to money, is that you have to be 18, 1-8, to enroll on a massage diploma. Read it and weep. You also need to be qualified in anatomy, physiology and pathology. You have to be 18 to start, okay? Now, if I'm wrong about that, and you have to be 16, then you're still going to be minimum of 18 to qualify. Not 15. Not 15. Oh, come and give us a massage. You know how to rub a body. Rub a body, rub a body. Oh shit, I'm not getting pizza. It's closed. It's closed. It's because they sell out, to be honest. I was angry. I was like, how fucking dare you guys? Right, I'm hamming it up now. I'm hamming it up because we have fridges, okay? So that's why we're allowed to eat pigs now, because we can put them straight in the fridge after they've been slaughtered. Before, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And I think there was the same problem with cravats, which is one of the only French words that I know. Shrimp, in American, okay? They're running out of pizza. I was like, listen, bro, she put like a salad bar in here for rabbit. Fucking outrageous. How much salad's on that? There you go. There's your 1 a day, 2 a day, 3 a day, 4 a day, 5 a day. Before you know it, you've eaten 5 slices of pizza to get you 1 a day of vegetables. Outrageous. So, what should we do, guys? Should we go gambling? They're closed. Weird, hardly ever see anyone using these gambling shops. What's really going on upstairs? And also so many I know some people do live in these, all right? Don't go breaking into someone's house. But a lot of them, I've seen some of them windows open, guys, all right? Down here, yeah, let's just have a look on Maidenhead Street. Get your squatters' rights. That's what Rainbow George did in Hampstead, above Arkansas. He was living there for a long time, and there was a flood. And so the owner was like, you know what, it's too much cost to repair it. You have it, George. And so George, who was the first celebrity that I found out had aphasia from getting knocked on the head, it just didn't make him stupid, it just made him appear stupid. He had that problem. And then one day I phoned him up and I was like, "Rah!" And I was worried that I'd accidentally jinxed his brain and made it better, and he would be all confused about the difference. I doubt that. Because my bro Philip designed his website for Was it make politicians history? Don't play to God. No, don't pray to God. Play to God. Get his attention. He, him pronouns. You've already got my attention, so get his attention. And he does use maidens. The maid of heaven. It's called the busy rooms. Everyone shops online, so no one's got time to visit the high street. But as I said before, gets to 5 p.m, I've just finished work, go out, want to get jacket potato and beans, and all the cafes are closed. Now, is there a problem that our current councillors are charging too much money to get a licence to stay open late? It's unfortunate for all the people that do work 9 to 5, whether it's from home or outside, because they come home and there's no cafes to go to just get a simple jacket potato or a cheese toastie or, even a plate of liver. So it's unfortunate, really. Shall I go and see my best friends? I don't really want to encroach, I don't get barred from another place because we're working our way around here. Barred from Cafe No, I think it was, I can't remember how we called it. Nero, no, never mind. Barred from the White Hart, I just found out. But obviously barred from the family courts. They took my baby while they did it. Graveson's, I don't own a property in there. Brewhouse, I'm just about on good terms. They don't mind, they'll always take my money. They love doing my nails. Anyway, I'm experimental. I put white on top of green the other day. He was like, you do know it's going to come out different, yeah? And I was like, yeah. And he came and checked back with me next time I saw me. We got Greg's. He wanted to know how I got on. And I was like, I love him. Maybe toxic, but there must be some user-friendly cosmetics around. I've tested on animals all the time. Anyway, how would they know they're so toxic if they didn't test them on animals? Greg's, obviously, if you're still using fortified British flour, stop. Because it's got folic acid in it and it's not on the label, and that should be illegal. I'm sure it's illegal, but the government made that decision and a lot of people are pissed off with the government. There seems to be a weird kind of class of people. Let's not encroach in there. They're just selling sugar and alcohol in there mostly. No, he's got good stock in there, good stock. Just died in your arms tonight. So yeah, don't get thrown out of any more places. Now my place, I did say I was going to do it myself, and I would love to sell it on purple bricks. But I'm just too fucked up to do it myself, guys. I can't even take the photos properly. I want Michael Tomlinson, my one, to come down and do them for me. And but at the moment it's going on Hamptons. Number 2's for sale. Very nice. So like I said, I'm rounding up all the blacks. Let's go and find them because there's been remarkably few at the moment. And I do think this. I think, well, where is it where they go at night? Because they walk around in the town in the day. A lot of them, yeah. I got really excited and I threw like paper out the window that had writing and things on it. Thank you for saving me. I was living in the greyest town in the south. And to have moved here, they must have some money. Unless they've just come over from Welwyn Garden. And that's why they walk around in the day. Unless he's carrying boxes and he's got a delivery van. But, it's exciting times. I'm on good terms with my street cleaners and the street pastors. Obviously, Gaze has made the news recently. I didn't get to read the article yet. I think he ran away from somewhere. And this is my place of refuge. They put me right up the top there last year when I got overdosed. Yeah, that's where I ended up. Because my beautiful housemate said to me, you need to get out of here. There's no ocean wisdom. There's none of this. There's none of that. Get out. And I already had a bag packed with not very many practical things, but loads of religious books, which then made it really heavy. And I was like, yeah, I think I was on drugs. Just taking the important things with me, Took photos before and after anyway, so you can see. And they put me in a room right up the top. Now, that's great and everything. But then it was a really long way down. But it was quiet in there. And I was like, this is the way. Yay. I love this place. It would make a great venue for a community. What's it called again? The community centre or the communal space. Teaspoons. It takes people with millions to spare who want to invest in legacy projects in their community and, You know, give people somewhere to do things where there's no drugs and alcohol. Sorry, maybe once a month bring your own bottle, but there'll be a premium on the cleaning fee afterwards, all right? Got things to do during the day, you know, get some classes going, mums and babies, dads and babies. You know, who knows? Rehearsal space, you know, bring some decks, and well, we've got decks in there, you bring your vinyl, get groovy. So, why flashy light? Oh, they're having a breakdown in there. Must be all the white paint you have flying up your noses. They are responsible for me being almost single-handedly responsible for me being in debt, actually, in Able, because the guy that was living there stopped paying, and then they said, oh, he's moved to France. Well, that's all rubbish. And then they're like, oh, we can't show you the books. And it's like, yeah, because on your books, he did pay, didn't he? You just couldn't be fucked to pay me. Everyone knows, mate. It's been over 6 years. I can't afford a solicitor. So we can't go in there and get the money out of them. And they're like, oh, we don't have the paperwork anymore. We switched firms, so we can't prove shit. You know. And I'm not the only one as well. So we don't even know why Able is still on the corner there. You know, when people don't like people around here. Evening all. They tend to say, oh, can you just come around this corner a second? Yeah, you just stay there. And then before you know it, your boat has been burnt down because you're an AHAP, all right? With respect to that man, he didn't get a lot of help from the doctor. They just told him, right, stop drinking alcohol now, go. And did not give him any diazepam. And the thing is, all similar, like, what is it with the benzos? The UK government is allowed to buy all the benzos, right? You're not allowed to take them, they're dangerous. I mean, this is a madness. They're very dangerous to rip them out from under people's feet all of a sudden. So imagine a number of GPs that have been practicing 4 years that really should be struck off the books. But obviously, because all our taxes, or dad's taxes, granddad's taxes, going to pay for the NHS, so we all have one choice of free healthcare. Fuck you if you don't want that kind of healthcare. Everything else is fake. You know, chiropractic, herbs. Are you stupid? Yeah? Then no one's got no money anyway to be going fucking striking off GPs. Well, I reckon they're so hot that they've got red heads, and if you turn them upside down and strike them against sandpaper, their heads will get on fire. All right, fucking ridiculous as well. All this stuff in the there's Beam. Oh god, I can't find the sign. So you don't just write rubbish. Beam's real. I mean, Beam is real. Beam is real. I don't know what that means, but it means what is Beam about? Be Amy May. It's like not yet. There's Mangal. We all know about that. Come on, let's finish this thing you're saying, yes. All them in the Hollywood shit that you, Scientology bollocks that you pump out. Yeah, I'm hoping to drop information fast. You have to set fire to cannabis, isn't it? And with cocaine, what you have to do with it is you have to put it in your nostrils. It's like, that's a really, there's some. Are you black enough? I'm trying to round them up. Let's try and find somewhere else to go. Christ almighty. But how much cocaine goes up your nose? It's really powerful. You just a dab. And I don't mean because they changed, there's someone clever changed the name of dabbing, didn't they, to involve heat. I'm like, no, tiny little dab, chase it down with chewing gum. That's what I do. I know you think I don't. And there's only one problem with this building. It's supposed to be throwing it up in the air. What? Oh, it's supposed to be an optical illusion. Is it landing? Well, throw it higher. Ridiculous. So yeah, none of these are any good. They're just decoration. All these herbs. What we got here? Got any rosemary? Yeah, there's a bit of rosemary, just for decoration, you know. Or eat plastic food with a barcode on it. Decoration, plastic. It's fine. Now we are at the Six Templars. That's an unfortunate name, and I'm sorry you guys are like, this is outrageous. Muslims taking over in politics. It's like, no, like. Because it is a bit silly to not call a basketball team the Crusaders. That is a bit silly. But at the same time, you know, it's just like a historical landmark. The Six Templars, it means, you know, the free men. You know, don't make war against other countries. Keep it in your own house, all right? Otherwise, it's bloody ridiculous, spilling over everywhere. Thank you for joining me. We are very, very close to the 20-minute mark. Thank you to everyone that helps with this project. No one can escape the project, and I can never leave Africa. Oh, there's another black man. All right, I'm going to follow him. I'll see you in a bit. Take it easy.